Hello, I'm Mike Gelhausen, Director of the Jack Russell Memorial Library in Hartford and a recipient of the WLA Librarian of the Year Award for 2013. I am very excited to have been selected by the Awards and Honors Committee for this prestigious award, and I thank them for this recognition. I want to thank my wife Carol and my children Jeff and Michelle for their support of my professional activities and for so many years of meetings, conferences, board meetings, and talks to the public. I especially want to thank my former library board president Dorothy Algiers, who submitted my name and nomination for this award. And I'd like to thank all of the very kind people who supported her efforts by writing very complimentary letters to support the nomination. It was a very unexpected honor, and I'm very humbled to be considered in the company of previous winners. Being recognized by one's peers is the best way to realize that your efforts have been worthwhile, especially in trying to improve library services. For the past 37 years, I have been both a library director and a WLA member. And during that time, I've had the opportunity to work with some amazing colleagues through 3 building projects, developing library services and funding on the local, county, system, and state levels, working on improving WLA services for all types of libraries, and discussing library legislation and advocacy to keep Wisconsin in a better state. I was also fortunate to have great staff members who kept my libraries running while I was away at meetings, and I really thank them for their dedication and support. But most of all, I need to thank Elaine McKinney, Robert Breen, and Dorothy Algiers, who were willing to support my ideas, suggestions, and involvement in outside library activities. These individuals were the library board presidents whom I had the opportunity to work with the past few years. They saw the benefit to our local library by having me participate in county, system, and state committees and boards and planning groups. Without their encouragement and support, I certainly would not be receiving this award. I would like to encourage other library board trustees and library directors to give their staff the opportunity to become involved outside of their own libraries. In the past few years, all types of libraries have experienced budget cuts and staff reductions, and we have seen that people are unwilling or even unable to accept volunteer work on committees and other groups. Because of the need to stay home and stay focused on their own library, there is no doubt that the library community has several big obstacles to overcome. But these obstacles are going to be overcome through debate and discussion statewide. I fully expect that the Wisconsin Library Association, its leaders, and its members will be part of those discussions and solutions, just as it has been for the past 120 years. Don't be afraid to get involved. You will meet some very interesting people who can help you get through local problems and people who you can work with to help create solutions for the big picture problems. I'd like to comment on the concept that libraries are outdated and dying institutions which are being replaced by the internet and e-books. Based on the usage that we have seen in Hartford since we have invested in a new, large, modern library, working to meet the needs of the community, we know that people will use and appreciate their local library. Library relevance is slowly being diminished because governing bodies have chosen not to invest the tax money in their local libraries. DPI recently released a study of the 2012 public library statistics that showed that 72% of the public libraries in Wisconsin have lost funding in the past couple of years. We all need to proactively work with library users and supporters to see that investing in libraries becomes a new priority with those who control the tax dollars. This is going to be a major challenge for everyone in the state of Wisconsin. But let's face this challenge head on, make libraries a positive center of public attention statewide. Once again, I would thank you and the Wisconsin Library Association for choosing me as the 2013 Librarian of the Year.